Okay, so we're gonna do a review of another cheap amp we got here. I recorded this before, but I messed up the video, so we're gonna do it again. So, here we've got the little amp, and, this right here is the antenna. That's not hooked up to anything. We start off here, and some of these, well, all these capacitors here are kind of put in cheaply, like, doesn't look like they even tried. Those resistors don't look too bad, and that's a little crooked, those are a little crooked. Being crooked, though, is not, it's not a problem if they're a little crooked, but I mean, when they're not even put down all the way, then I see some problems there. That just shows, I mean, you know, it works, but, you know, show pride in your work. That's how you know these things are cheap, because they don't show pride in their damn work. So, go around to the other side here. These capacitors are even more so messed up, and hello, how's it going? What do we have here? A resistor shaking its ass in the air. Yeah. This thing's a piece of garbage. It's, I mean, listen to the sound this potentiometer makes. You know you got a good amp when your knobs squeak. And they're also these potentiometers don't even work right. Like, something's wrong with them. And previous video I did, this is something new. This had never happened to me before, but I turned on this amp and played some music through it, and it sounded like shit through these 25-watt speakers, which this thing claims it can do 200 watts per channel. I mean, I never believed that, but I mean, I thought it'd at least be able to power the boombox, which is what I originally bought it for, but thank God I got this, and I just put it in the Ottoman instead, but it's such a piece of junk, it even struggles with that thing. The sound is incredibly distorted. Every time the bass hits, you just get a bunch of static, and it's just it's a piece of shit, this amp. And, we had a little fire hazard kind of problem in the video I was recording before. I'll see if I can get this thing to spark or something in this video, although I will not have these speakers hooked up to it because I don't want to hurt these speakers. But this thing right here, which is like a, I don't know, the chip or whatever that runs everything, it's got this little fucker, this little metal thing on this little fucker is the heatsink. Which is terrible, because, I mean, this thing fucking burned my finger in the last video. It got way too freaking hot. And, I mean, it was only on for maybe 10 seconds. I mean, that's no good right there. That is a fire hazard. You don't want shit like that, so we're gonna power it on, and I'm gonna play some music through the speakers real quick to show you how terrible it is. But, I mean, I'd like to unplug them as soon as possible because I don't want to hurt them. Alright, let's turn it on. Right away we get distortion. Let's play some music. Some Africa by Toto. I mean, yeah. Sounds really distorted. So yeah, enough of that. Now we're gonna kill, and then we're gonna try to kill this bitch. If it doesn't die, then I'm just gonna smash it out in the yard. Okay, so just as a safety precaution, I got this outlet is wired to the switch that controls my light, so if anything fucks up, we can just shut it off right away without having to touch anything. So let's get on with it, shall we? It's on. See the lights? Oh, the lights are having a bit of a problem. Yeah. Now the little light show got confused. When the light show gets confused when you turn the volume up too high on it, so yeah. Ooh, I smell it. Oh, that's a little hot. Yeah, that shows you how good this thing is. Piece of junk. Oh, you know what? It actually sounded better, and I think I know why. It's this little fucking antenna here that goes to the radio. It was fucking hell, that's ouch. It shocked me. So the antenna, the metal of the antenna was touching I think the positive lead of the potentiometer there, and it had a current going through it, and it was just frying the little fucker out. Yeah, I don't think we're going to kill it, because I don't want to set my room on fire, so we're just going to smash it. First, let's see if the capacitor held any juice in there. No. Alright, on to the smashing. Oh, yeah. This board's so cheap I could break it with my hand. There's pieces everywhere. Oh, look, here's one of the volume knobs. Or whatever. Here's the faceplate. There's the LCD display with all the buttons and shit. This is the first time I've smashed anything I've bought with my own money. Ooh, we got a capacitor here. What is that? It's a... Ooh. Yeah, it's crushed. Fuck it. Let me get a better grip on that. Oh no, I busted the board right in half. How am I ever gonna listen to my tunes? This thing was 20 bucks off of Amazon. So I'm throwing away 20 bucks right now. Yeah. Oh, it's still squeaking. And these fuckers are all jammed up here. Ooh, the antenna's good. This is the little radio. This doesn't look like I beat it up too bad. That might still be good. Might be good. So one thing about this amp that was actually pretty decent was this little radio. It's also got USB and SD card slot on it and everything, and it was a good little thing. Look at it do jumps, huh? Those capacitors are nice and flat. Maybe you'd like to sink your toy into somebody's skull. Fucking pieces of everything everywhere. Let's flatten some more capacitors. And this thing. That's a nice smell. Oh, fuck. This little resistor flew off of there and lodged itself into my leg. I got a little bit of a mess to clean up out here. So, let's get on that.